Hey guys, John the Man here. I'm doing a new episode, or not really an episode, but I guess you want to say so, of Who's Better, number 3. This one, it's going to be Book of Moon versus Enemy Controller. Now, I'm going to explain what these do, how good they are, where they're played, and so what, and whatnot actually. First off, Book of Moon is more commonly played in your meta decks, anti-meta, Dire Beast actually, in some cases. What's the other one? Yeah, pretty much just whatnot. Enemy Controller, it actually used to be popular back in the days before, whatever. But anyways, I'm just saying though, is that it used to be actually more popular back then, but Book of Moon took its place because it turned it face down. And actually, the only reason why Book of Moon's more popular now is because of synchro summons. And it stops the synchro summon at least for that one turn until you can come in and bash your opponent's face with something other. Yes. Anyways, so first off, an example of, let's say it's your opponent's turn. You have this face down a monster in the field, but in this, let's say 2 monsters instead. One has 500 attack, one has 1500 attack. Your opponent uses Fissure on you. Okay, well darn. But you want to protect the one with obviously the lowest attack, let's say. Now, you flip it, you use Book of Moon, flip it face down, but since this does not target, it's now going to find a new target, actually, or a new, let's say, it's kind of like a missile, it's going to, a heat-seeking missile, it's going to find that whatever it's searching for unless something else that is hotter than its original target, then it's going to search that one down, so whatever you flip face down, this will find a new target, nonetheless. So same with Smash and Ground. So I mean, Book of Moon can be used defensively. Enemy Controller on the other hand, you can't redo it. But if you have that face down, you don't want that monster. If it's gonna get destroyed, you can at least take your opponent's monster instead. If it's weaker than your other one, you can just trip that monster and get their monster destroyed. Actually, otherwise, I don't know if anybody's ever actually thought of that, but it may seem like a waste to you, at least you got rid of their monster. And your monster is going to go anyways, so, is it actually a waste, or is it not? So, think about that. Another good thing is that you can actually use Book of Moon offensively, in another way, is flip their monster face down, since it's multi-purpose, for field position. You can flip it face down, and then use no mana cross out, remove their monster, if you're not running these two. If you're not, of course. But still, this is good. Then, for Book of Moon is also great for flipping down floaters. So, examples would be Mask of Darkness, Dikoji, and Gravekeeper Spy, or Guard. But he's not really a floater though, Guard is not. But anyways, Gravekeeper Spy, flip the face up, get the Gravekeeper, respected, attack, or respectable attack, whatever. And then flip it face down, and then opponent attacks into it, or whatever, do it that way. Mask of Darkness, get back another trap. This, draw another card. All works. And then, when you want to, since they've done their work so far, or done their job, you can use Enemy Controller, and therefore tribute off, take control of a monster, and attack with that. That sounds fantastic to me. And also, same with, Raikou, you destroy another card if you want to, so, to me that's pretty great, so. But remember, Raikou's not a floater, actually. He destroys a card, he doesn't actually, give you a card. He takes a card, but he doesn't give a card. Enemy Controller is good for taking control of your opponent's monsters that have one-time effects, so to speak, one-time effects, or once-per-turn effects. Examples would be Lila, that's an attack position, an attack position. Phantom Chaos, when you have a monster that also has a once-per-turn effect on the field. So, like, Summoner Monk or whatever, which is funny because he's the next one on here. Summoner Monk, he has one-time effect, use it, give a monster for yourself. Or taking, like, maybe Snipe Hunter, Trigodia. But, the best use for Enemy Controller is sometimes actually taking control of a tuner, who also has a one-time effect. So, that's good. Take control, synchro summon, whatever, right? So, that's another reason Enemy Controller is good for, is taking control of a tuner and then using it for yourself. So, yeah. And another reason Book of Moon can also be used successfully is, let's say you're Glider Beast, let's say you're player A with Glider Beast and player B with an anti-meta deck that runs Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, because they figured out they don't want Geysaris to own your bet. So they, or even Book of Moon actually, or Book of Moon, sorry, Bottomless Trap Pull. They have Bottomless Trap Pull or Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, or either one. And you summon Geysaris through Darius, Kazan, okay? Or normal Contact Fusion. So you summon it, you have Book of Moon, so once it's summoned, you can flip it face down, and it'll void either one of those and still get its effect. It also works when skill drain's on the field either way, because it somehow resolves, so to speak. So, Bottomless Trap Pull, I'm sorry if I might actually be wrong, but I don't think it would remove it since it's face down now, because there's no attack value to base it on, but I might be wrong. So, like I say, I might be wrong about that one. But I mean, otherwise, like the skill drain and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror part is true though. You can flip it face down and it will resolve and destroy its two target cards. So, I mean, that's pretty fantastic. So, let's see what else is there. But yeah, the enemy controller, in my from my point of view, depending on the deck you're running, like if you're running the floaters and stuff, it can be more, or a lot better than Book of Moon, and it does the same thing as Book of Moon does in a certain degree. It changes his position, regardless, but it can take control of a monster. So another thing Book of Moon does is it actually harms Lightsworn players in a certain degree that they can't mill then. If you flip face down, they've lost their mill. So yikes for them, really. But otherwise, that's pretty much the only thing you can really do. Or, take control of their boss monster for a turn, or like Judgment Dragon. It's actually quite fantastic. Put in enemy controller instead of Book of Moon when you're facing Lightsworn. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to vote. Give me suggestions for another who's better, like what two cards that are almost the same but are not. So, that's pretty much it, guys, and peace out.